Mel Gibson, Congressman Patrick Kennedy, and Bob Ney. When each got into public trouble, each announced a drinking problem and went into alcohol rehabilitation. Now Mark Foley blames not only alcohol, but his own youthful molestation.
Specifically, Mark is asked that you be told that between the ages of 13 and 15, he was molested by a clergyman. Mark will address this issue further upon his release from treatment.
So, is rehab the new escape hatch for bad behavior?
All those things are perceived as excuse platforms, really, and they're very defensive, and they're not helping his cause at all.
Consumer marketing consultant Adam HANFT says the only way to deal with scandal remains to get everything out now.
There's a classic line that allegedly Kissinger gave Nixon in the middle of Watergate, and that was to do immediately what must be done inevitably.
Foley may be caught between redeeming his own public image and further damaging that of the Republican Party, because the more he reveals about his dealings with congressional pages, the more he'll have to say about who knew what when. HANFT says the advice about getting ahead of the revelations applies to House Speaker Dennis Hastert as well.
He's got to come clean. He's got to be able to say, this is what I learned, this is what emails were sent to me, and do the best he can. He might end up having to resign over this, frankly, but we don't know that yet. But the evidence doesn't look good, I have to say, for his future, because there's so much that we feel and believe is still behind the curtain.
HANFT says the sooner the confessions come, the better, before alcohol rehab if possible, though he notes rehab doesn't seem to take very long anymore. Warren Levinson, The Associated Press, New York.